Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I am back tonight to complete a challenge. I accepted a challenge from Kelsey, and her channel is Hungry Crafty Kelsey. But anyway, she challenged people on her channel to make something with a hoop, like using a hoop and making the pocket on the front. I'm not really sure what it's actually called. But you can use paper, you can use all kinds of things and make a pocket, fill it with embellishments or fun little trinkets or pretty things. But I decided that if I'm going to do this, I wanted to do it and make it something that might be functional for me in my craft room. So, what I decided to do is I pulled my hoop out of my closet and I decided I was going to use cork board as my backing, and I've already went ahead and cut my circle, and I'm going to go ahead and get this glued on. So what I did is I bought a roll of this cork roll, actually it's called. I'll show you what it's called. It's called cork roll. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It was $4.99 and I used the 40% off coupon on it. So I got it for a little bit more than $3. So, yeah, it would make actually 2 with this size, and I think this is like a 12-inch hoop. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is, this is the hoop that goes down inside of the other hoop, as you see. So what I need to do is I need to adhere this with hot glue onto the top of my hoop. And see, I've already cut it. If it's a little bit big, that's good. It's okay. And now what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to hold this down, and I'm just going to shoot some hot glue all around the edges to hold it down. So I'm going to get something over here to hold down one side of it so it doesn't curl up too much, so I can start gluing the other side. Okay, I'm going to be using my TV remote. And let's see, I'm going to hold this other side down. I'm going to try to make sure I have this laying on top, because what I did is I traced it around the outside of the hoop, not the inside of the hoop. Okay, that way then it will fit pretty good. Okay, so here it goes, y'all. I am going to start gluing all the way around. If you get glue all over your cork board, it's quite all right. It's all good. Let me get another glue stick in my glue gun here. And I'm going to continue to use the glue all the way around. Let me get my glue stick down in there. And if it comes out the sides, okay, I can wipe it off. So, yesterday I chose the winner for my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. It was Deborah Kilgore, and she did claim her prize, so I will be mailing that out to her tomorrow. So, congratulations, Deborah. And I could say I was going to do a 2,500 subscriber giveaway, but y'all, I consider myself very blessed at the moment. I'm already close. I'm already like more than 2,900, and it's in 3 days. I feel so blessed, and I'm just amazed. And all these wonderful people that leave me comments. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm just amazed and very, very grateful. Okay, I'm getting around the edge here, my hoop. I decided I need to be different. I was always like this when I was younger too. I didn't want to use what everybody else is using, like on the normal challenge. So I've never used this roll of cork before, but I wanted the top of my hoop to end up being like a little bulletin board. Okay, so I have hot glued it all in. I think that's pretty good. I think it needs a little bit more. So if you make one of these, make sure you get a good amount of glue to hold this on. And I'm also, what I'm going to do after I put my fabric, I'm going to put a piece of paper that covers the back too. So you can also put some glue on the back of that. Okay, so I have my cork board. I got a little extra glue hanging off here, but that's okay. I can put that part down in my pocket. That looks pretty good. Not too bad for my first time. Okay, so now that I've got my cork onto my hoop and got it all hot glued on. So what I would do is I need to put my fabric and then I'll put this one over it. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I chose this so cute fabric, y'all. And I love pink and I love these bright colors. So I think when I'm done with this, I can hang this somewhere in my craft room to put scissors and stuff in. And I think that this will go perfectly. And aren't they so cute? I think that they're just darling. Okay, so I'm going to move my glue gun just a tad, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my fabric, and I'm going to try to cut this where I want to make sure that I'm going to cut it where it's two-sided, because that way the top has a fold, because this is going to be a no-sew project. So what I'm going to do is I need to make sure I'm going to fold this in half. I can't do it long way because it's directional. So I'm going to do this, and let me make sure that this is going to be measuring fine in my hoop. Yes, this will go just fine. Okay, so I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this off. I hope I haven't lost y'all. And I hope maybe when I'm done with this, maybe you'll be inspired to make something with an embroidery hoop too. I don't want something that you're just going to sit in your closet. I wanted something that I was going to be able to hang up and utilize. And that's why I chose to do it this way. Okay, let me make sure I've got this so even. Okay, that looks pretty good. And you know what, y'all, I gotta do it this way. I just thought of something. I'm gonna have to turn it this way. Okay, I'm gonna turn it this way. That way then I've got it, the llama's this, looking like this. And let me see what that is going to look like. Told you guys, I've never made one of these before, so I'm learning as I go. Okay, so what I want to do is I wanted it in half because I want to be able to put pins and things like that in there, and I wanted to make sure that I utilized this, and I wanted to have a really good pocket. And if I only put one, I don't know, I just kind of wanted it to have two-sided. I just fold it. Okay, that looks like a good length. I've got about half of my hoop is covered. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut off my extra part over here. Okay. I know that was kind of out of frame here, but you can see I've cut that off. And now the easy part, so easy. I'm going to take it and stretch this as good as I can. I'm going to take my hoop and I'm going to open it up and make sure, I'm going to make sure I put this little hoop thingy on the top. And I'm going to stretch it over. And then I'm going to take my fabric and pull this as tight as I can. I'm going to pull it. Let's see. I need to start tightening it up. Oh, my arm is not too much in the way, y'all. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so there we go. So now I've got my pocket, and I need to, let me see if I can tighten this up more. Okay, I think that's about as tight as I'm gonna be able to go without splitting my hoop. Okay, that's pretty straight. I like that. And I love, love, love the fabric. Do you guys love the fabric? Isn't that so fun? I love it so much. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is I need to cut off excess, and then I'm going to fold over the back. So what I did is I kind of took it and I just cut all around, leaving about 1.5 inches or so all the way around. Hopefully it's not too uneven. Okay. Okay, that way then I have a little bit, it's a little bit uneven, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be folding this back part here. It's going to go over the back. So now let's go ahead. Now that I've got this nice and tight, I've got my hoop on really well. I'm going to flip this over and let's go ahead and adhere this down to the back. And I'm just going to use my hot glue and get this all here adhered down. So you can start anywhere. Me being out of the ordinary person, I started in the middle, but it's all good. Start where you want. Just go ahead and get this down. I love this fabric. It's so cute. So, so cute. Okay. Okay, I gotta grab another glue stick, y'all. I'm getting down to the end again. And let's get this unglued down. So I want to tell everybody thank you so much for really all the wonderful comments on my video that I made the other day with what I'm going to sell at my craft fair. You know, everything that I've made is going to go on my craft fair, and you know, craft fairs, you just never know if you're gonna do well or not. But you know, I'm hoping for the best on that. And last year I did well, and I'm praying that happens again. You know, I'm doing low value items. People that go to craft fairs, they don't really want to spend big money on items. So at least that's always been my experience. And so, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be lots of fun. And it's a lot of work. You're exhausted at the end of the day. But it's very rewarding in my book. I just think it is. Okay, so I'm getting this all glued down. And then I'm going to have to find myself a piece of paper to cover this, because I want this part of the fabric just covered. Okay, we're getting to going toward the other end again. I think I need to invest in another glue gun that's maybe bigger. Or better yet, don't invest. I could always go in the garage and get my husband's. One day I was out there and he was like, hey, you got any glue guns? I'm like, well, I only got these little ones. He goes, oh no, I need big. And I didn't know he already had himself a nice glue gun in his garage. I think that I need it in my craft room. What do y'all think? I would use it more than he does. Yeah. He's got a lime green toolbox in his garage too. eyeballing it, thinking that'd be great to put craft supplies in. But I told him he'd need to put some like pink flowers or something on it for me. He works for a body shop, so he can get the guys to paint it. I think that would work out. Okay, so I've got this all glued down on the side. So now this is what it's looking like so far. I like that. That's so cute. Real cute. Okay, so I'm going to grab a piece of paper and go ahead so I can cover the back. And then we're going to put some trim on our hoop. Okay, so let me grab a piece of 12 by 12. And we can put it on the back. Let's see. Got my pink paper all bending. That's not cool. Nobody should be bending pink paper. Okay, got it all fixed, y'all. Okay, got myself a nice piece of pinkish coral color. And I'm just going to put it over here and I'm just going to eyeball it and try to make myself a semicircle here so I can cut it for the back. And let me go ahead and cut this. I told you guys I was going to wing this. I've never made one of these before. So far I like it. I think it's going to be functional on my wall. I'll be able to use it. And it's not just going to like sit in a corner somewhere. Okay. Okay, so I got myself circle. It's not cut perfectly, but that's all good. And I'm just going to take it and I'm covering the back. Just so it kind of covers up. I didn't do a very good cut job on there, but that's on the back anyway. So, I think what I'll do with this one is I'm going to use, let me see about my art glitter glue. If I can just art glitter glue it down. See how that works. I cannot believe it's already Tuesday, y'all. The week is going so fast. It's been such a busy time at work. And okay, I'm just going to give myself lots of glue. If it runs off the edge, dries clear. I'm not too worried. It's on the back anyway. Okay. This is just to cover the fabric. Okay, about halfway around. It's Tuesday, y'all. Did anybody go to Taco Tuesday today? Me and my husband, we met at Taco Tuesday. We went to Rosa's. Does anybody have Rosa's in their town? Rosa's is delicious. I want to put some extra glue on this fabric just so make sure it catches. Okay, let me see how this will do. Okay, just going to lay this over here because I just want to have a cover on the back. The paper was a little bit, it was a little bit smaller on some sides, so that's why we get these edges like this. But like I said, it's on the back and I just want something to cover the fabric. Okay, that'll dry. That will dry. Gonna press it down. I got some glue coming out, and look, I'm getting little glue dots. Y'all, I'm making a mess, but I am okay with that. I'm gonna give a little hot glue, get this a little action going here, so it'll start adhering a little bit faster. Yeah, y'all, maybe hot glue would be the best thing, because I've kind of made it a little bit mess. Good thing it dries clear. Okay. But I have a vision, and I'm going to stick with my vision. Okay. Okay, so I got my back covered. Just cover it. It's not like a perfect circle, but not worried about that. Okay, but I still love the front. It's still cute. I love the fabric. Let me press that down. Okay. So now the next thing that I want to do is I want to put a nice trim around the outside. And when I stopped at Hobby Lobby and I got this fabric, I found this fun little trim. So that's what I'm going to put. Okay. And I'm going to put this trim all the way around the outside. So I'm going to start at the top and work my way around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate my hoop by just gluing it along the edge so it just kind of goes in a circle like this. So let me just get a little glue, and I'm going to start here. Start up here. Let's kind of get it going. Don't burn yourself, y'all, if y'all used your hot glue. Okay. The front looks pretty decent except this glue here, but I'm going to figure out something because I had to glue it down. So I'll cover it with something. But I'm liking the trim already. I'm just such a pinkaholic. You know, I don't know, when I was growing up, I don't even know if I liked pink when I was a kid, you know? I don't even know. All I know is just one day when I was an adult, when I was at our last house, I'm like, I want a pink craft room. I love pink. And there we go. That's how I fell in love with pink. So I love other colors too, and I love bright. I'm not much of like a baby pink color person. I like the vibrant colors. Pretty. Okay, let me make sure I get my glue off. Okay. I'm going to try to wipe it as I go so it doesn't like too much on there. Okay. So like I said, y'all, I don't normally do hoops, but I accepted the challenge and I thought yesterday, oh, I need to do my little hoop challenge because she wanted it done by, I think, by the end of this week. I'm not like mailing it anywhere. It was just a challenge to make one. So that's why I thought I wanted to do something functional that I could use in my craft room. And I figure with the cork board, I could use like little pins or whatever and put notes. And then with this one, I could put my scissors. And I could hang this on my wall. Okay, so we're getting there. So that's what I'll be doing with my hoop. What is this called? Pocket embroidery hoop pocket? I don't know what it's called. But all I know is I like the fabric. Okay. Got a little extra glue right there. See if I can wipe it off. Gotta be careful when you're wiping off hot glue, y'all, as it can be pulling off your skin. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I think that this is what I'm wanting. You could have put lace. You could put like pearls, like the string of pearls that you can get at Hobby Lobby. Whatever you like. But I kind of like this one because I don't think pearls would have kind of went with my little theme of this animals on here. I like it. So tomorrow is my granddaughter's birthday, and I have seen lots of well wishes for her. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. We celebrated her Sunday afternoon, and because you know she will be in school tomorrow. So, but yeah, happy birthday to our precious Emma Jade. She is a gift from God, just like all of our grandkids. She's our only granddaughter, and we have 3 grandsons. Yeah. All of the grandkids, they love coming to Papa and Muggy's house. And yes, I just said our name is Papa and Muggy. Because okay, so let me just tell you while I'm gluing this on how we became Papa and Muggy. So when my daughter was pregnant with Emma Jade, she kept teasing me, telling me she was going to teach her to call me Granny. Well, I was only in my 40s then, barely 40s. You know, I was like 42 when she was born. And so I'm like, no, I'm not a granny. To me, grannies are older, you know, than 42. And some people like to be called that, but I didn't want to be called that. And so whenever my granddaughter was born, my daughter kept teasing me, telling me, I'm going to teach her to call you Granny. Well, one day I was holding Emma Jade, and I said, what's my name? And I patted myself on the chest. What's my name? And she said, out of the blue, she went, Muggy. And I went, what did you just call me? She was like 11 months old. Muggy. And it was kind of like grandma backward. The ma and gee, but grandma kind of backward or whatever. And so I went to my daughter. I took my granddaughter home, and I told her, I said, Emma Jade, what is my name? And she looked at me again, and you would think, you know, little babies, they're going to just say whatever at that age. And she went, Muggy. And y'all, that is how I became Moggy. Moggy is kind of like a grandma backward a little bit. So, yep. That's how I became Moggy. So, all of my grandkids call me Moggy and call my husband Papa. So, we're Papa and Moggy. And, oh my goodness, y'all. We are so blessed to have wonderful children, 2 wonderful girls, and wonderful, wonderful, awesome grandchildren. God blessed us so well. And I'm sure you guys, anybody that has children, or, you know, if you have children or grandchildren, you know what I'm saying. There's such a true blessing. Y'all, I am almost around to the other end. I'm liking this. This is very pretty. What do y'all think? You think that you might want to try to make one of these fun little hoops too? Pocket hoop? I don't know what it's called. Like I said, I don't do this much. I'm not really into hoops. But, you know, when I say I'm going to accept a challenge, when I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So you don't say you're going to do it and then not do it. You have to do it. That's just how it is. Okay, we're coming toward the end. And I hope I'm not boring you guys. But, you know, this is real time here. I just wanted to make sure I completed this challenge and showed you guys how easy this is. I'm almost there. Yeah, the pink looks really good. It matched really well with the darker pink in the fabric. You could have also did this with the cork board, and you could have used also used paper. It would have worked the same as well. I don't know, I just kind of liked it because I wanted it to be more sturdy and be able to stick it down in the hoop. And I thought, well, that's a good idea. So, okay, I'm coming toward the end of how I wanted my hoop. I'm gonna get this adhered down, and then we'll just be close to finishing. Okay. Okay, so there's my hoop so far. I think it's looking pretty cute. Pretty cute, I like it. It's got lots of glue though, but it's gonna stay in my craft room. It's my first one. I really like that. Kelsey, if you're watching, I hope that you like it. Okay, so now what do y'all think that I should do? You think I should put a bow up here? I'm thinking that maybe I should put some kind of bow, and I bought these 3 colors of ribbons, so maybe I could put in a matching bow, because what's going to go in here literally is going to be my scissors. I could use it, put a note on it, and either use a little thumbtack or some needles, because y'all, this is cork board, so you can use it to put your notes on. And so there's so many things you can do with this cork board. Now it's pretty thin. Let me see if it says how thin it is on here. And I'm sorry y'all, I didn't mean to bump my camera. It's like 0.9 of an inch. So it's not even, I mean 0.09 of an inch. So it's super thin. Super thin, but thick enough to work for this kind of project. So anyway, it says 2.29 millimeters. So it's not very thick at all. And actually, let me get a scrap here out of my trash, and you can see how thin it is. So yeah, I like this already. I think it's cute. Now I'm just gonna add a bow, and it will be what I want it to be, functional in my craft room to hold scissors and pens. It could hold anything. I mean, it could hold anything. Or you could even just use it to like pen storage. Could even do that, y'all. Let's do that. Pen storage. I'm gonna grab some pens. And let's see here. I kind of cleaned up my mess, y'all. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll utilize it right now as pen storage. So I've got a bunch of pens, and that way then I could hang my pens up by my table and I won't lose them. You can put pencils, like I said, scissors, whatever you want, but I'm going to utilize it for my pens and just supplies. I mean, you could put a few pens and then put some scissors, whatever, because this is quite a lot of space in here. Okay, so let me see if I can make a quick bow for the top. And I've thought about making a bow with 3 colors, so let me see what that's going to look like. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bow off camera, and then I'll come back just so y'all don't have to sit here and watch me try to figure out how to make a bow. And I will come back in a second. I will show you guys what I came up with. Okay, so I've made a little simple bow, and I put 3 colors of ribbon on it just because it kind of matches the colors in here. And I'm just going to hot glue it on right here at the top. So let's do that. Yeah, I think this is a pretty cute little thing. I think I will put the glue on the back of my bow and then put that on. I think that would be the easiest thing to do. I'm gonna adhere that on. Kind of pull my bow out to show all the colors. Almost got myself with that hot glue, y'all. Okay. So that's not too bad. I like that. It's nice and bright and vibrant. And it's more me. And I can use this. So I'm going to put a little glue on the outside of here so this will stick down. Okay. There we go. What do you think? I'm going to put a little dot over here too, just to kind of adhere it down. Yeah, I like the bow. The bow is very pretty, simple. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's cute. Okay, so Miss Kelsey, if you are watching, I have made my hoop, and mine is different because I want it to be functional. I can put a hook on this on the back, and I could use it for my pins, and I think that's really what I'm going to do. I think it's great. I could put my pins in here. I've got a bunch of these gel pins. Got them at Costco, and they'd be great for storage. And that was my thought process on this particular hoop challenge, is I wanted something that I could use for storage. So like I've got some mechanical pencils here, and yeah, these can be used for storage of your supplies, your pens, whatever. And like I said, you can put your scissors in here. Look, y'all, and then you've got a place to store your craft supplies. Okay, I think I could find one more thing. Yeah, I mean, just so much you could put in here. I'm starting to like this. Got another pair of scissors. You know, you can just put so much in here. And then lastly, I need to get a little piece of paper, and this is what you would use your cork board for. Okay, so then you would have it like a little bulletin board, as well as, let me get this in. Look, y'all, I love it so much. Okay, so there is my hoop that I've created. I've completed my hoop challenge. Kelsey, if you're watching, I hope you like it. And yeah, this is Dina's rendition of a hoop with a pocket. And it can be hung on my craft room wall to store my pens. I'll probably put pens in it. But yeah, this can be used to store my pens and such, and it will go great on my wall. Okay, y'all, so I hope I haven't bored you. I hope you've liked this. Like I said, I've never done anything with a hoop before. But yeah, I think it's okay. I think I like it, and I'll use it. I'll put all my pens and stuff in it, and it'll be a pin holder hanging on my wall. Okay, so I guess until my next video, I hope that you'll give this one a try and make a hoop and put a pocket and make something functional for your craft room, or put trinkets in it, or little embellishments or something like that to give to a friend, or whatever you like to do. But anyway, this is what I come up with. So anyway, I am going to see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.